Hello friends, welcome to the Global Pulse. Recent visit of Russian President Putin to North Korea has spread widespread fears to the neighboring countries in that region and posed a threat of war. There are no signs of ending of two already going wars, the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Hamas war. And the third seems appearing on the horizon in the Far East region. To be absolutely precise, if the third one starts in that region, then, be assured that the spark of wars will spread all across the globe, ultimately resulting in the nuclear war. Because Russia and North Korea are already threatening to hit the Western allies with nuclear missiles from the very beginning. China has intensified its military might in the South China Sea to claim the entire region its own, starting unnecessary row with its neighbors with troublesome activities. This will escalate the situation beyond repair, and if it happens then, we as human beings, all across the globe will pay the heaviest price of humanity being wiped out. The globe is standing on the boiling point, where even a small mistake could start the Third World War. It seems as if the days of John Kennedy and Nikita Khrushchev have long gone. Hence, the USS Theodore Roosevelt strike group has docked in Busan, South Korea, in a clear demonstration of military might against the nuclear capabilities of North Korea. This arrival closely followed South Korea's summoning of the Russian ambassador to express strong disapproval over a recent agreement between Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-Un. On June 22nd, a nuclear-powered U.S. aircraft carrier arrived in South Korea to participate in a trilateral military exercise aimed at enhancing readiness in response to escalating threats from North Korea and its growing ties with Russia. The USS Theodore Roosevelt strike group reached Busan just a day after South Korea summoned the Russian ambassador to voice concerns over a recent agreement between Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-Un. This pact includes reciprocal defense commitments in the event of a conflict. South Korea has expressed great concerns that the recent agreement between Russia and North Korea threatens its national security. As a potential countermeasure, South Korea is contemplating sending weapons to Ukraine to aid in its defense against the Russian invasion, a move that would likely damage its relations with Moscow. After a meeting between their defense chiefs in Singapore earlier in June, the United States, South Korea, and Japan announced a new multi-domain exercise called Freedom Edge. This exercise is designed to enhance the nation's coordinated responses across various operational areas, including air, sea, and cyberspace. The Theodore Roosevelt Strike Group is set to join a military exercise slated to begin in June, though South Korea's military has not yet provided specific details about the training. As things stand, it will be kept secret. Not much information will be released because of security threats. In a statement, South Korea's Navy emphasized that the presence of the Theodore Roosevelt underscores the robust defense posture of the Allies and their firm resolve to counter escalating threats from North Korea. This visit occurs 7 months after the USS Carl Vinson, another U.S. aircraft carrier, arrived in South Korea as a similar show of force against the North. In April, the Theodore Roosevelt Strike Group joined South Korean and Japanese naval forces for a trilateral exercise in the contested East China Sea, amid rising concerns over China's territorial ambitions. As North Korean threats increase, the United States, South Korea, and Japan have intensified their joint training efforts and heightened the presence of strategic U.S. military assets in the region to deter North Korea. Additionally, the U.S. and South Korea are refining their nuclear deterrence strategies, with Seoul seeking firm assurances that Washington would promptly and decisively use its nuclear capabilities to protect its ally from a North Korean nuclear attack. Let us see what happens next. Thank you very much for being with us. Always remain connected with us like this. Stay tuned for the latest news and updates across the globe as they occur. Goodbye and see you soon.